Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamen Enchev. It's hard to believe, but basketball season's here as the Lady Red Wolves practice for the first time today. A-State's losing key players like Hannah Cadan and Jasmine Hunt, but other than that, 13 Red Wolves return, including back-to-back Sunbelt Player of the Year Drea Gamble. Last year, A-State finished second in the Sunbelt regular season and conference championships and just barely missed out on an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament. This season certainly figures to be a strong one.
When I look at this team, what's exciting to me is everybody's better. You know, all these returners are better. Even the players that didn't get a lot of minutes, like, they're better. You know, we only have one newcomer, so we have a lot of experience, and it's neat that all of our preseason and early drills, they've been through it all.
The Sun Belt concluded its fall meetings today. The big news is that the league unanimously voted to play an 18-game basketball conference schedule without a divisional structure beginning the 2016-2017 season. The addition of Coastal Carolina as the 12th Sun Belt member allowed the league to go away from the 20-game format. The Red Wolves volleyball team has jumped out to a 15-1 record and a perfect 6-0 Sun Belt start. In about 5 minutes, the Red Wolves will take on rival UALR on the road. The Trojans actually won the league last year, but have started only 3-2 in the Sun Belt this season. A day after winning the conference championships in boys and girls tennis as well as boys golf, the Jonesboro Hurricane had another big day. The boys golf team won the 6A state title in large part to a first-place finish by Will Gibson, who won by 12 strokes. Searcy finished second. As we reported last night, BIC won the 2A golf state title. Meanwhile, Rector's Cade Scott won back-to-back individual 2A state titles, and Brooklyn was the 4A3 tennis boys and girls district overall champion. Speaking of winning, congrats to Kristen Rourke of Corning, who was our first Buck of the Week qualifier with this 10-point shot she took with her crossbow. With deer season underway, each Wednesday we will select a Buck of the Week entry as a weekly qualifier for the grand prize drawing when the season ends. Submit your entry via sendit@kit8.com or visit region8outdoors.com. And it's that time again to announce our high school football game of the week. It's a matchup of two 3-3A powerhouses. Hoxie and Rivercrest have been atop the conference over the last few years, and so far both have started 2-0 in league play. The two teams certainly share a mutual respect.
Last few years, we've been pointing at them a lot, and like they used to point at us. I mean, they've been winning the championship the last few years, either tying or winning it. That's a big tribute to Coach Sears. He always does a great job with them, and they're up there always.
A lot of respect for their program, and like I say, we're trying to emulate some of the stuff they've been able to do through the years and keep building a tradition here at Hoxie. And if you can look at those schools and emulate the hard work and the way their kids play, then you got something positive to look at.
Switching gears, the Cardinals announced today that John Lackey will be the Game 1 starter in Friday's NLDS. Lackey was 13-10, posting a 2.77 ERA in the regular season. He was especially dominant at home. The big question is whether Yadier Molina will be catching his pitches after a thumb injury. He's met with a hand specialist this week, and the Cards are optimistic that he'll be on their playoff roster. Yadi took batting practice today. St. Louis has until Friday to name its postseason roster. The Cardinals will host a playoff game on Friday, but the question is, who will they play? Tonight at 7, the Pirates will host the Cubs in the winner-take-all wildcard game. It figures to be a great pitching matchup. 19-game winner Garrett Cole has a 2.60 ERA, but Jake Arrieta's even better for the Cubs. Arrieta has 22 wins and a 1.77 ERA. I did the research. I could find that 1886 was the last time the two teams met in the playoffs, so completely different format. They haven't met in well over 100 years. Would be wild. Cubs and Cards, that would be if the Cubs beat the Pirates.
Right. Now, Chicago guy, you have now no favorite in this at all.
I don't know if I should say.
Nice comment.
We'll be right back. Don't go away.